Next on First News at 4 today, celebrate the season with a meal that's both casual and affordable, and we're going to show you just how ahead. For holiday dinners, many people go with ham or turkey, but you might also consider what you're looking at here, something beefy. Easy to cook meal. It also is a little casual, and Jackie Medill is here today from the Washington Beef Commission, the Washington State Beef Commission. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you,
too.
too.
Jackie, when people hear beef in this economy, they think cha-ching, cha-ching.
Right. And you know, the traditional holiday meal is a standing rib roast, the prime rib. Exactly. And so this year, the Washington State Beef Commission and Washington's beef producers wanted to remind everybody that there is a place on the table for that delicious beef roast, maybe a different beef roast this year.
And on our table, you have an example here.
I do. I have a thick cut sirloin. Now, most people hear sirloin and think, oh, summer grilling season. This is a really wonderful take on that traditional sirloin steak. I asked my butcher to cut it really thick, treated it with a wonderful herb and salt rub, and tossed it in the oven for about 35, 40 minutes.
So it looks like a little thyme on there.
A little thyme, a little basil, and oregano.
Very good.
Delicious flavors for beef.
That is a more economical. Now, did you have to marinate or do anything like that?
No, sirloin is a wonderfully tender roast, but it's also incredibly lean, so you get a really wonderful yield out of that. A 2-pound roast is going to serve about 10 people, which is really great.
The key thing for beef is a lot of people want to make sure that they've cooked it enough, but you don't want to overcook.
Absolutely. Whether you're investing in a wonderful prime rib roast or something as simple as a tri-tip roast or a thick cut sirloin like this, you want to take out the guesswork. And you do that with the thermometer. Whether it's an instant read oven thermometer like this one, which just has the stem, or if it's one of those handy dandy wired thermometers that has a little alarm, you want to make sure that to have a medium rare roast, that you pull it out when that timer reads about 130 degrees.
So it continues to cook.
Exactly, it does. And so you want that roast to finish out medium rare at 140 to 145 degrees.
Are you finding that more people are paying attention to meat thermometers?
Absolutely. You know, it really does take the guesswork out, and when you're, paying more for a wonderful meal, you want it to be perfect.
Okay, now, I don't know if you're prepared to answer this, but are people buying less beef, do you sense, because of the economy? Or?
No, not really. They may not be eating out and enjoying beef, but they're certainly enjoying it at home. If they're normally enjoying steaks at home, they might be using more ground beef. But we find that beef is absolutely the #1 protein in America and in Washington, so that's really good news for Washington's beef producers.
Now, I know a lot of people want to know about some of these other things we have.
Yes.
This looks like a tasty appetizer.
Well, now, if you're not doing a big sit-down dinner, which most people are scaling back on their investment, they might be doing an appetizer party. So maybe buy just a couple steaks and do a wonderful beef bruschetta, which this is wonderful. It's got fresh bruschetta that I whipped together this afternoon, a little feta cream on some toast, or this is really wonderful. This is a garlicky bean dip and just steak skewers.
Using the rosemary.
I did. I used a rosemary skewer, and on a beautiful afternoon like today I actually got to use my grill.
That was a good.
That's a treat for December.
Well, around the Northwest, sometimes we grill no matter what the weather is.
Exactly.
Now, I know you have a hotline for people to get information.
We call it the Holiday Roast Hotline. We've talked many people off the ledge on Christmas Eve. So feel free to call us or hop on our website. Our phone number is 206-444-2902, or you can visit us at wabeef.org.
Okay, and the key is cook it well, don't overcook it, and look for inexpensive cuts that you can actually do things like this, and we'll have the recipe online too.
Absolutely.
All right, Jackie, thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much.
And Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Same to you.
I'll have a taste after we go to break, so I won't have food in my mouth. For more information on today's recipes and other ideas, go to our website, comonews.com, click on Como for TV.